Welcome to Eden Studios. Today we're gonna rebrand this physiotherapy clinic's logo. Right now, the logo is quite basic, what appears to be a figure sprinting. First thing is to extract the logo from the card and separate the two elements. One is the figure of human running and the other is a circle behind it. Together it's meant to show fitness and health. When we focus on the figure, instead of running, it looks like it's sitting down on a chair. If we slightly tilt the figure, it would seem to be moving forward. I feel like the figure is too basic and so found a few inspirations and jumped on my iPad to draw something better. I came up with this illustration. After importing and converting it to vector, the next thing is to fix the circular element behind and make it into something brighter. So I choose this orange shade and put it behind the figure. This logo to me looks a huge upgrade from earlier. However, this got me thinking, what if I took the liberty to completely redesign it myself? Instead of just limiting myself to the base design, I wanted to revamp it all the way. To start any design, it's always helpful to research the subject. For me, understanding what physiotherapy stands for is important. Next was to find inspirations with keywords around yoga, movement, dance, and also looking at previous branding projects. Finally, I made a mood board with few inspirations that I found amazing, and it also helped me get a nice color palette later. It is important to understand that there are numerous good inspirations you can find, but for any project, it might be helpful to just get the feeling and decide on a few. Just like while making a song, you can't always use all the notes. In the meanwhile, going through different asanas, I found the perfect one for the project, which embodies the feeling of poise, strength, and fullness. I went to the paper to get a quick sketch and realized I found the one I'm gonna use for this project. After bringing the image to my iPad, I started drawing contours. There were a few I made, and here are all three of them together. I went with this one since it is closest to the musculoskeletal structure, meaning the joints and the muscles, which physiotherapy would aim to heal. From the sketches, I was sure that I wanted to make a circle element around it, so after adjusting the stroke a few times, I was ready with the final piece. It takes a lot of back and forth between different designs, so it's always a good idea to print them as well as ask for other people's opinions. It's surprising how good people are at judging design. Here comes the important aspect, fonts. It's truly an invaluable aspect to the design. Don't worry to repeat your process over and over. Find the perfect fonts, find the perfect spacing. Print it out as many times as you can to see the details. Your typography should work as well with or without the logo. So please look into it. Mockups are such an important piece of design which are often looked over. I downloaded the ones I liked and made two distinct mockups that give the idea of how each one would look in a real world scenario. The final piece of hurdle before all this was how different printers printed colors. After going to two different shops, I realized that the printed colors are totally off from the one which I have at home. So instead of trial and error, I recalibrated my display to the printed colors and finally got a good print out of it. Next was just presenting the idea to the client and they liked it. I hope you do too. Tell me what I could do better. Take care.